The Pan-African Parliament is demanding that African heads of state and government ensure the issue of inhumane treatment of African immigrants is addressed once and for all during the forthcoming African Union-European Union Summit in Luanda, Angola, set for the 24th and 25th of November. The President of the Parliament, Fortune Charumbira, says Africans will no longer tolerate the continued treatment of Africans, some of whom are qualified professionals, as criminals in their job-seeking quest, as NTV's Duncan Haemba reports from Johannesburg, South Africa.
The two-day pre-African Union-European Union Summit parliamentary meeting at the Pan-African Parliament in Midrand, South Africa has concluded, with the Continental Parliament calling for an end to what it says is mistreatment of African youth who are seeking a better life in Europe, a message directed to African heads of state and governments.
Because us from Africa are saying, job seekers cannot be criminals. These are people with qualifications. These are people who have professions. So the treatment of what are called illegal migrants by some European countries remains contentious and emotional.
The Parliament's President, Fortune Charumbira, says labor migration must be addressed imperatively, putting head of European Parliament delegation Hilde Votmans on the spot.
Migration is a topic, is a challenge, is a concern. But for us, we want to work on legal ways to come and work in Europe, but also combat human smugglers, combat those criminals who take advantage of young people, of women. Those have to be punished.
When Africans now also look for opportunities in Europe, it should not end up as an issue of criminality, an issue of inhuman treatment.
According to the United Nations Refugee Agency, only 8% of African migrants in the European Union are refugees, and about 9 out of 10 migrants travel to Europe legally. The Kenyan delegation believes a solution to the problem lies in ending exploitation of Africa's resources by developed countries.
We need to have a serious push towards making the extraction of minerals from Africa to be totally banned, so that if you want to take minerals, it should not be in raw form. It should be extraction that has been value added.
If Europe were to bring here in Africa the factories to process what they want from Africa, those are our jobs. So exporting raw materials means exporting jobs. And it's very ironical that when they come and pick our raw materials, and then our youths follow to look for jobs, they are criminalized. It's funny. It's one thing is that Europe and Africa, we cannot partner at a level that we are on a weak point.
European Union Parliament challenging Africa and Europe continents to look at the big picture and form a coalition to confront common challenges.
And we are neighbors. We have to behave like neighbors, because then we can stand strong. Because look at United States, look at China, look at Russia, look at the powers in the world are changing. So I really think this partnership should be looked on the geopolitical side.
Apart from pushing for negotiating power on critical minerals, Africa will also be seeking to address with the finality the issue of mistreatment of African immigrants. Duncan Haemba, NTV, at the Pan-African Parliament in Midrand, Johannesburg.